Hey, Wannabe Gamer here with another Top War Hero Spotlight. Today we're going to be talking about an exceptional purple-ranked army hero, and that, of course, is the Patriot Rambo. We'll go over some of his uses, who he pairs well with, strengths and weaknesses, but first, we'll go ahead and take a look at his bio, and then we won't read it because his name's Rambo. What do you think his bio says? He's Rambo! Now, this hero does have an exceptionally strong lead towards his war stat, so he very much favors increasing your unit's attack versus increasing their HP. Even more so than some of the differences between some of his other heroes. As you can see in the lower left-hand corner, the difference between his war and defense stat is much more significant than some of the other heroes. Now, what makes Rambo so good, of course, is his default skill. It basically makes it that anytime you have an army unit that attacks when you have Rambo in the march, that your enemy is unable to dodge any of the attacks. And this goes into who he pairs well with. Since the enemy is unable to dodge any of your attacks, another army hero to pair with him is Twin. Twin has a chance of triggering a second attack whenever your units attack, and since Rambo makes it so the enemy is unable to dodge your attacks, you get the most out of his ability, and it is hands down the best pairing to do with Rambo. Now, some of the uses with Rambo is, of course, since he's a purple hero, you have access to him early on, and he's very easy to rank up his stars and level up his character. So he's something that you're going to be using for quite a while at the beginning of the game and even midway through the game. But even in the late game, Rambo's still a useful hero to have around because you can put him in secondary marches where you've leveled him up a lot more than maybe all of your other orange heroes, so you need someone with a little bit of oomph to take over secondary marches. Rambo's got you covered because you've already worked on him. Now, one of the strengths that he has is since it makes it so it's unable for the enemy to dodge, you never have to add a skill for him that increases your hit. You don't have to have increased hit components attached. And anybody who has a dexterity component equipped, Rambo basically cancels it out as if they don't even have the component attached. So those are some of the great benefits with him. Of course, since he's an army hero and his ability affects army, you're going to pair him with army, so he's very strong against air units. And also another army hero that he's actually good against is Frankenstein, who other people will have access to early on, and he has an ability that increases army units' dodge. So if you're attacking someone who is defending with Frankenstein, you get a bonus because it basically cancels out his ability. Now, as far as his weakness, like I said, he's an army hero. He's going to be with army units, so he's going to be weak to navy. There's no getting around that. If you want to beat Rambo, just bring a navy in there and you should be pretty good to go. And anybody who has a dexterity component and they see that they're going to attack Rambo, well, they can take that dexterity component off and replace it with something else, say damage increase or armor, because they know Rambo's going to cancel it out. So he's weak to anybody who is not using a dexterity component because they're getting full use of their components. That's really all I have to say about Rambo. I'd love to hear your suggestions for future Top War Hero Spotlights. Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.